Hey, this is Yasir, Red Clay Detailing, coming to you with another episode of Detail Fit. Today we're talking about pull-ups. Yes, the dreaded pull-ups. And no, we're not going to use this as our pull-up bar because it will be a disaster. However, we are on location in the shop, so you can get your workout before you start your day or after you end the day. And it doesn't take much. You've seen in the first series a few exercises that you can do, body weight, and we're just going to continue with that same line. And pull-up is another body weight exercise. And how we're going to do that in the shop is with one of these trusty dusty pull-up bars. Now this one is complicated, as you can probably tell. It's actually a pull-up bar, as well as you can use it to do sit-ups. How much something like this costs? Well, I paid $5.95 at the Goodwill. I just happened to look up on this one and catch it one day while I was in there. But however, pull-up bar may cost you 20 bucks. This one, you don't have to get anything this intricate. They have some lot less complicated than this. But the reason I like this one is because of the different grips. You can do the close in, you see here, front and back. You can do a little wider here, and then there's even wider grip here. One thing about pull-ups, they're good for your shoulder strength, your back, and just good overall workout. Now you might say, well, I have no upper body strength. Well, I will address that as well. There's a way to build your upper body strength doing pull-ups without killing yourself and straining yourself or giving up so easily. And if you find that you only can do one pull-up, do one pull-up. However, try to add on to that. Again, one pull-up. All right, that's good. Let's add a second one. But there's a technique that I will show you. We can't do it here. This actually hangs in the doorway, matter of fact. This piece here locks on the frame, and this piece locks on the vertical frame. This is the horizontal part. This is the vertical. Locks on the vertical side and keeps you from falling. So that's how it stays up. And I'll show you that later in the video. So let's go over to our doorway and show you different techniques that you can use to get your pull-up workout going. All right, so we're at the bar, and as you can see, it's mounted. Just give it yes, I'm off the ground. So it's not going anywhere. This doorway is a little shorter than your typical doorway at your home, so it's kind of odd for me. But anyway, we're just gonna do one pull-up. What you want to do is stretch out your arm, raise your legs off the ground, and pull. Come all the way down, 2, and as you pull-ups also refer to chin-ups. So the goal is to get your chin above the bar, and that constitutes hit it, then bring your arms out, stretch your arms all the way out, and come back again. Just if you were lifting weights or doing, like I showed you, the push-ups, you want to stretch out your arm and just keep a firm grip and try not to swing. Being that the fact that your legs are holding you up, you raise your legs, bending your knees, the likelihood of you swinging is pretty slim. But usually if you're on a bar that's high, where you basically have to climb on the bar and your feet are just dangling, you tend to swing more in that instance rather than when your legs are bent. So if you're in the instance where your legs are hanging freely, try not to swing, because it's not as effective. Yeah, you're gonna get up, but the momentum of the swing is actually taking you up more than actually building the strength. So try not to swing, and then you can work on just expanding, widening your grip. And again, don't jump into the pull-up. grab, hold, get a firm grip, outstretch your arms, and go. And you do that for each, and you'll notice the difference when you spread your arms. You'll feel the different areas that are being worked when you do the different. The close end is probably the hardest, then the wider. So it just, I don't know, which depends on you, which position is. I would definitely recommend doing all positions. If you can do 10, do 10. If you can do more, do more. If you can do 1, like I said before, do 1. If you just cannot pull yourself up, what should you do? I got a trusty bucket here, and I'm sure you at the shop, you got plenty of buckets. So what you want to do, stand on the bucket, take your grip, front, back, whichever one. If you're new to doing pull-ups, I would recommend the underhand grip, because you can, it's going to be a stronger grip for you if you're not that strong. And then you can rotate to the overhand at some point, but I would recommend starting this way. And then what you want to do is get your chin over the bar, and you're going to hang for, let's start with 10 counts. Then you're going to increase 5 seconds. If you find that hanging okay is pretty good, do a 20 count. So basically figure out what works for you. Start with 20, just try to get to 20. If you see that 20 seconds is too hard for you, then drop it down 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then you want to do 3 reps of those. So you do 20 seconds, hang, just count. 1, 2, 3, or just do 20 count in 20 seconds, but just hang for 10 seconds. And bring yourself down slowly. When you come down slowly. And what you really want to do, instead of using the bucket, come all the way down to the ground. So come up, then as you're coming down, let yourself down slowly. And what that's doing is helping you build that muscle, those muscles, the arms and your back, primarily the arms. So as you're coming down, it's helping you get that strength to where when you do get to a point, get strong enough, you'll pull yourself up. So again, those are called negatives. And you'll find a lot of trainers may do that to help you build your strength up to where you can do it the proper way. And so again, get on a stool or bucket and just get yourself up and start to reach, try to get to 20. If you find you can't get to 20, go to 10 or 15. Just monitor, but it's all in. It's your workout. It's your honor system, so nobody's there to check you. So it's really very important for you to, if you're sincere about building and growing and getting fit, more fit than what you may be, honor the goals you set for yourself. And I think that's about covers it. Oh, if the bar, you want to make sure the bar that you get is rated for your weight. If it's not, if you find that you can't come across anything that can handle your weight, they're stationary. You may not have seen them if you've gone to the gym. You haven't been to a gym, but they are stationary pull-up bars that are made, and you can get on, and they probably hang pretty tall, or you can go to a playground. You may find something that's tall enough or strong enough. I know you should be strong enough to accommodate you. If that doesn't work, you can build something. Just for instance, you get 2 4x4 posts, wood posts, put it in the ground. You just want to get them long enough to maybe accommodate your height, and then run a bar through them. So there's ways to facilitate a pull-up bar. This exercise is very, very beneficial for your shoulder, especially for those of us that's in this industry, detailing industry, and anybody doing manual labor. You want to get into doing the pull-ups. They're very good for you, for keeping these shoulders mobile and the muscles around them, keeping those joints tight. So definitely put this in your mix of exercise routine and get out there and get fit. Thanks for watching.